Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our Omnifactory playthrough. Now, last episode we got into some craziness with different fluids and we're kind of getting into the chemistry of Gregtech. So I am kind of figuring out what we want to do today. I have gone ahead and crafted up a few more of the lenses because we're going to need them coming up here. But yeah, there we go. I crafted up a bunch of these CPUs, which if you remember is one of the wafers in the glass lens. So got that and cut it down, you get 8. So you do get quite a decent amount of those. And I've gone ahead and thrown it in, well, I'll add it to these. Let me just keep this separated here. And the reason I've done this is for these circuits. So you need 4 resistors, capacitors, transistors, fine tin alloy wire, CPU, and then these plastic circuit boards. And we actually get 4. We get 4 from this thing, from one plastic or one circuit board. So that is actually really cool. And now I also think it works with those. Ooh, it doesn't. I was thinking maybe it would, maybe they were like or dictionary, but it doesn't look like that is the case. Oh, unless, nope. All right, let's try this again. Right, it needs to be in the MV assembly machine. That's right, of course. Let's just pull that out. Throw it in there, and let's see if this works. No, it doesn't. Does that work? Yeah. All right. So unfortunately, those resistors aren't going to be. I was hoping they would be like or dictionary, but it doesn't look like they are. But not a problem. Things are pretty cheap-ish. I mean, gallium. No, gallium's easy in this pack. What am I talking about? Normally, gallium's a bit expensive, but yeah, there we go. Man, it feels so good being able to get so many of these circuits. That should be a quest. Yep, there it is. So the third and final tier 1 circuits. Yeah, there's those. And then once we actually get an EV, we get an even easier recipe. So I love that kind of progression where, I don't know, I just love that progression actually. So you start out with this like super annoying kind of recipe, and then it gets a little bit easier once you get an assembler, and then there's like an even easier recipe, and then there's an even easier recipe. So it just feels like really good progression. And I somehow have completely screwed up. How did I screw that up? Oh, it's 1. I only needed 6. I put 12 in there. Although, still, I don't know how I screwed that up. Maybe whatever. Anyway, so there is the refined circuits, and we can use these to craft up these circuits. There are some resistors right there, but again, these SMD things are just so much easier. I'm going to put that there. And put that there. All right, so that one's a little bit more annoying. You do need stainless steel for this, and vibrant alloy wire. So this one is pretty easy. It's basically most of the same. Just some SMD stuff, 3 circuits. So man, that is much easier to get MV machines with. I have also gone ahead and I was starting to run low. We're down to like 9,000. So I added a second SNAD thing. Easy enough. Do want to, I'm going to check this. I'm like 99% sure this is not going to work. But all these fluids, I don't, like, do we need hydrochloric acid at this point? I don't even know. But I want to just test this Let's break it and see if it... I mean, I highly doubt it's gonna... Oh my goodness. They do keep their contents. Alright, well that changes stuff here. Can I empty it? Alright, there's no way to empty it though. That's a bit annoying. I wish there was like a way to like just void it. But alright, so these drums keep their stuff. I'm like, these Gregtech, I also replaced this with a Gregtech steel chest. It's 72 slots. Or 8 steel. I mean, that's super cheap. But I don't think they keep... Do they keep the contents once you break them? I feel like that is not... They won't do that, right? Oh, let's try it. Nah, I didn't think they would. But that would have been cool if they did. Everything's for science here, right? But I just have the... Everything? Everything. So as we can see, I have a ton of these pulsating polymer clays, and I'm actually processing more of the uranite to get more. And yeah, basically just letting this run. The Shulker one until we get to the top tier. And as we can see, I have 19. Holy cow. So, I mean, there's tons and tons and tons of diamonds. I've only used 10 diamonds, and we've gotten like 19 of these things. That is so crazy. Yeah, and we decided there was nothing in this... We can't do anything on this Shulker. Oh, we can create Shulker. That's right. You can get a soul vial with them. Interesting. And it is an advanced big item filter. Advanced even more. Interesting. So there are a couple things we can get from those Shulker. I can never say that word. Shulker. But anyway, yeah, we'll just kind of let that run and level up and do its thing. I'm curious how many... I mean, I put a stack in there to see, and like I said, we got like 19 of those things, so... Alright, what do we want to do today? I'm kind of... do kind of need... I want to sort out some fluids here. Alright. I also do want to be working towards this. And so many things that we want here. Alright, for the inscriber plates, I'm going to be working on a couple things here. We're going to need a block of aluminum each. So there's 4, so we need 36 aluminum. Well, kind of not doing well with that. Clay. This one is kind of separate. Yeah, I'm gonna need more clay. I need to go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Because I need to electrolyze the stuff. All right. But I need to not have that. Doing that. All right. Probably should sleep. All right. I need to get some more aluminum, and then let me figure out what we want to do. Do I want to get kind of? I mean, now that I have some easier ways to get circuits, I could maybe invest into some quantum tanks. Although those drums, they only hold 64 buckets. I mean, that's not a lot. Considering I have 53 buckets in there. Yeah. I remember how much those... I don't know how much those actually hold. I don't have stainless, so really I can only do iron drum, and I don't think... I think iron drum is 120. I mean, this really isn't... Now that we can do these, it is 8 of the MV circuits each, though. But I think this... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, actually. How many... I needed 16 of these. That would be 48 of those. All right, let me cut here. I'm going to go get some more clay so I can electrolyze and get some of that stuff going. And we'll start working towards... I think that's what we'll start doing. I'm going to be doing a couple things here. So, yeah, we'll be back. All right, we are back, and I think I'm going to work on fluids and stuff kind of in between episodes. Not going to do that for an episode. I think, because I need to kind of figure out how I want to set up all the fluid tanks and stuff. So I think in this episode, I'm going to get, let's work towards A. So we need one blue. Oh, I already have. I didn't realize I had a glass one already. So I did blue, red, although this does take a little while. I'm gonna just do one in there just in case so I don't get distracted. Then green, then diamond. Let's do green. There we go. So I'll kind of like, I'll know what I'm doing. So yeah, we'll let those go. And then next thing is the inscriber. Now, eventually we're gonna want, I think 4 of them we want. Yeah, because we're going to want one for the silicon as well. But the inscribers are a little bit expensive at this point in pack. So what we're going to need is an MV machine hull. It's actually just chugging along there. I think we're actually... But I threw some... Oh, there. I threw the zombie one in there because I was running low on iron. I think we're good actually. Let's take that out. And put the shulker one back in. Because we are kind of chugging along with now we're starting to run a lot of more expensive machines. So there. That one. That one working, that one working. We need need 9 of these. Although I actually don't need 9 anymore. Oh well. I just realized because we have polyethylene, we can actually make the MV machine hulls easier now. But I can turn this back into an ingot. Can't I? Can't you turn this back into an ingot? You can't. Oh well, this is going to get used here in a second anyway. But basically, I think it is 1 or 2. Yeah, 2 polyethylene and then 2 cables. And so I don't need the extra aluminum plate anymore and the 2 wrought iron. So it is actually work. Yeah, I don't have it. Just craft up a bunch. We're gonna need them here. I mean, I'm making 8 copper wires. That's almost batch crafting, right? I only need 2, but I'm making 8. So there we go. I'm batch crafting. Alright, so there we go. I would do a lot more of it, but I just don't have time. Real life time, unfortunately. Basically, I record an episode and I kind of exit the world. I don't spend a lot of time in the world outside of recording. Especially now that I have added streaming. That's even more time. But yeah. Anyway, just thought I would. So 2 polyethylene, MV casing, that, and there we go. MV machine hull. Now the dark steel. Short on that. Really need to do like a stack. Let's go ahead and this probably, yeah, figured that was probably like that. Throw all this clay in here. Just kind of leave that in there for now. But I was supposed to do that. Now the dark steel, it's silicon, right? I kind of forgot. No, silicon is electric steel. It doesn't matter where they go in the thing, but all right. Inscriber. Dark steel is obsidian. That's right. Electrical steel is with silicon. That's right. We need. I only have 5 obsidian at the moment. Let's get that going. And I wish the mouse wheel would work with that. Maybe I just need to. Maybe I don't have it set up correctly. Alright, and then crystal. Right. Alright, let me get some of the rest of this crafted up, and we'll be back. Alright, we are back. There is the pistons. The last one out of there. Should be, yep, there's that quest. And then the inscriber. Yeah, and we'll definitely need more of these. That is for sure. Alright, now it wants us to make 1 of each. Yep. And let's see. So I'm just trying to think. Alright, you do need a circuit. Okay, let's start making a bunch of silicon. Alright, I need silicon plates. Alright, you can just smelt silicon. Good to know. We'll just smelt like a stack, I guess. And then the inscribers need power, right? Can't remember. I'm pretty sure they need power. Come on. Yeah, it can probably be just hooked up to the actually I could just throw it right there probably. If that works. Does that work? No. Alright, so it does need to be attached to power line. We might be able to connect it with like, actually, if I connect it like there. No. Alright. I was just curious. So, inscriber, and then let's press a bunch of those, and then we should be able to get these. And then, yeah, I'm gonna do this one first, I think. So Certus plates. Let's just, I'm gonna do, this isn't super fast. We can throw some acceleration cards in there, but we'll have to wait to get, I mean, that's really cheap, but yeah. For now, we will wait. So that, and then calculation press. Do that. And then it's a redstone, I'm assuming, right? So that. And is it? Oh, isn't it? I was thinking it was. Oh, that's right, circuit. It's been changed. What am I talking about? We just literally just said that, but there we go. Isn't it? It's usually redstone, isn't it? Normal. Throw that in there. I'm just going to turn all this into... Oh, that's right. You can't put more than one in. That's right. Won't let you. Is there the... Advanced Inscriber? Yeah, we'll definitely have to make this, because this is... Not being able to put more than one in there is a pain. But there is the calculation processor. Let's go ahead and I have a do these work as A wrenches? I can't remember. Oh, they do. Nice. We'll do that. Eternal that. That. Let's just double check that. Yep. And there is the ME crafting table. Oh, that makes it so much easier. Being able to use this crafting table. So, all right, that is good. Now we need a couple more of these. ME interfaces. What are we kind of looking at here? Ah, robot arms. So not the easiest craft here, but they're getting easier. Every piece of automation that we get kind of going here, we got easier circuits and all sorts of stuff. So let's see. Gold, I'm assuming it's the yeah, gold plates. We'll get a bunch of those as well. All right, so I guess I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. Crafting, what are the crafting things? Let's see. All right, that's just the normal recipe. A normal recipe. These all look like normal recipes, but these are a little bit different, yeah. Pattern terminal. Oh, pattern encoder. Isn't that the thing for... No, I don't remember. I have used that before. And the blank patterns, you do get 8 from this, but it does require a tier 3 circuit. 5 polyethylene. All right, let me craft up some of this stuff, because like I said, this is quite annoying at first. Actually, we can do the... Should we just craft this up? It's advanced inscriber, I think. Just, oh, is this going to require diamond plates? Yes. Oh, you can just, can you just... Pretty sure I've looked at this before. Compressor, you can just compress them. All right, nice. Sure, how about 16? for that. All right, so let me get this crafted. I don't know if there is, yeah, I don't see a recipe or a quest for that. Yeah, let me do this and we'll be right back. And we are back, and done some crafting here. One thing I have crafted up is the advanced inscriber, because holy cow, is that much, much easier. So as we can see, you can put 5 in there. I can put all these in there if I want. We need the calculation price. So we'll get that going. And yeah, it's just a million times easier, and you can lock stuff and you can unlock it. And this doesn't even require power. So yeah, I do like the kind of animation, but there is that. Now I've also been kind of crafting up some stuff here for the next part, the molecular assembler. And if we take a look at this, this actually requires a crafter from Ender.io. That is a bit annoying. Compressed crafting table, just kind of annoying Ender.io kind of stuff. I don't have anything set up for that. So yeah, and then the alloy smelter, or the resonating redstone crystals, you either use the Restonia from Actual Editions, and it's 1 redstone, or you could just use a block redstone. And I don't think it is worth having to set up an atomic reconstructor just to save a few redstone, especially since I crafted up a witch data model, and if we take a look at that, you get redstone, glowstone, and from that. So not even like really worth it. Oh. Bird. Some gold. Oh, there is aluminum. Actually, I think I remember that pointing that out before, but I actually get aluminum dust from that. Maybe I'll do like half and half. I'll take that out just so I don't forget. But let's pull this stuff out, and that should be crafter. And I know I just crafted up an interface terminal, but I already forgot. It's going to take me a while to get used to that. And then we got this. Okay, so these things, we need a logic processor and probably, yeah, 2 logic processors there, which we do have. Do need Fluix dust. Did get Fluix, so let's that. And then it's nether quartz, and the other one is Certus quartz. That's right. That. So nether. Just for now, I'm just going to do exactly what. So that. So one of those. Those. I think that is the molecular assembler. Yeah. We got the molecular assembler. Now we need a crafting unit as well. So 2 calculation. Well, we got these here. So let's go ahead and we'll do a couple. I don't want to use all my circuits yet, so kind of being a little sparing here. And we got that. A few more aluminum. There we go. I don't need a ton of gold at this point, but I do need aluminum dust. We are in the MVH, so we're kind of going through quite a bit. Yeah, I'll just let that run. That's, and then the ME. That's right. Oh. All right, the pure. And how do we get the pure again? Oh my goodness. Do we actually have? We actually do have one. Nice. Oh, is that only one? We're gonna need more, aren't we? No, we got 2. All right, that just happened to work out. All right, nice. The cool thing about the interface terminal, it'll put partial amounts in, which is kind of cool. So calculation, there's those. And crafting units. Now, last thing we need here is, well, not last thing, there's a couple things we still need here. One is the ME interface for the molecular assembler, and the last thing is the pattern. So the ME, all right, I do have the aluminum. I have everything except for the robot arms and the pattern. Let me get the rest of the stuff crafted up, I think. Yeah, and then we'll come back. All right, we are back, and I think that that should be everything except that. And there we go. So there is the ME interface. Now, as I remember, there are no channels in Omnifactory. So again, I don't see. I wonder if this would, I'm just kind of curious. This does actually transfer through that. All right, so that's good to know. This is not staying here, but basically we want to autocraft. That should be, yeah, device online. Yeah, so we can go ahead and put the patterns in here and we will be able to autocraft. But unfortunately, as I was looking at the, it just, it like moves. Unfortunately, I was looking at the patterns, and I was going to make these tier 3 circuits because now we have the easier way to do it, but it needs stainless steel, and we don't have stainless steel. We have everything else, fiber and alloy and all that. So if I want to make the patterns right now, tier 3, I'm going to have to craft up the, there we go. I'm going to have to craft up these, which means I would have to craft up these, which means I would have to craft up these again. And I don't have a lot of this. I don't have enough of these phenolic things and yeah, all that. I don't want to have to craft up like worse circuits kind of thing, since we can't craft up this tier 3 circuit. And I can't get these without using, I can't get these like, these refined circuits won't let me get the, yeah, the other, the electronic processors. So I would have to do it this way. So before we get into auto crafting, unfortunately, we're a little bit roadblock there. I'm going to throw those in here because we're kind of working on that at the moment. We did progress a bit into AE today, so feeling pretty good. We got the crafting terminal set up and got a lot of the inscribers and stuff set up to go here. But I think before I want to do that, I do want to get some stainless steel, and we're almost there too. I just need an MV electrolyzer, some chrome, and there's the stainless steel right there. So we're kind of almost there. Also, just realized we have that, so might as well do that. Yeah, so we're going to get the stainless steel tomorrow. They'll even get the HV machine hulls, and then we'll get into more of the autocrafting, actually setting up some autocrafting tomorrow, I think. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.